So today I thought I might let you hear my voice because on my previous two videos I did not. And I still may change my mind once I listen to this, but we'll see. Today is 1 week out, exactly to the day, 1 week since I've had another surgery. I just got out of the shower, I've got my moisturizer on and BB cream, but nothing else on my face. I'm going to do my makeup while we talk. This is going to be the first time that I've gotten out of the house. I need to go to the store, and that's it. If my face looks a little different, a little sunken in more on this side, it's because I cannot wear my obturator right now, and I'm trying not to smile or anything or let you see, but I don't have teeth over here now. They took that out in the surgery for the cancer. I do take care of my teeth. That's not why I'm missing teeth. It's because of the cancer. So I mentioned the obturator. That is a mouthpiece that's kind of like a retainer after you wear braces, maybe, or and kind of like a partial because it does replace the missing teeth here. And it helps fill out the side of my face because it gives it that definition, kind of replaces where the bone was taken out here. So that's why this side of my face is more sunk in than this side, and you can notice it especially right now because I'm not wearing the obturator. And the reason that I'm not wearing it is, like I said, I just had surgery 1 week ago today. This makes my 9th surgery in the space of 1 year for cancer. So for anybody that doesn't know me or doesn't know my story briefly, I got diagnosed with adenoid cystic carcinoma. It was stage 4 when they found it. Long story about why it was that advanced. It certainly wasn't because I wasn't taking care of myself. I was misdiagnosed for many, many years and labeled as, just looking for attention, hypochondriac, even drug seeking, all kind of stuff. It was very, very traumatizing and demoralizing. I'm not a makeup person, but I guess the reason that I keep filming myself doing makeup is because I've said in other videos that I have needed to completely relearn how to do makeup. In the space of this 1 year, I have aged at least 10 years in my face. My face has completely changed. My skin has changed. There's lines and wrinkles that were not there before. And scars, and just, it's like I'm wearing someone else's face, and I have had to try to get used to that. And so I've been watching videos, and then I was amazed when I started making some of my own and then watching them back, things that I was seeing that I was doing, such as tugging on my skin too harshly and that kind of thing. So it's helping me learn. I'm broke most of the time. We're struggling just, to keep our lights on and that kind of stuff. So I don't have fancy and expensive products to use or to show off, and so these are not necessarily product reviews that I'm doing. I guess they are, but it's just, this is what I've been using. I wish I could afford better, but I can't. So the moisturizer that I have settled on that I've been using lately after I wash my face and get out of the shower is this Garnier Skin Active Daily Wear, and then I have one also that's for nighttime that I put on when I go to bed. And then the BB cream that I have on right now that I've been wearing is this Burt's Bees BB cream. It's in the color light because I'm really fair skinned. Before cancer, before the surgery and the radiation, I would never have been able to use that BB cream because it leaves my face very kind of sticky. It feels like it's got stuff on it. My skin before was very, very oily, very oily. And now it's extremely dry. In fact, my skin was so oily before that I had to wash my hair every day. By the end of the day, it would look as if I hadn't washed it in several days. That's just how oily my skin was. And now I can go a day or two without washing my hair, and I'm still not used to that. It's been a year now, and I'm still not used to not washing my hair every day. Well, right now my hair is up, and I've got this band on to do my makeup. I had it like this in the shower, and now I'm going to do my makeup. And honestly, since all I'm doing is going to the grocery store, I'll probably just leave it like that. Because, I mean, I don't care, I'm just in a t-shirt. Let's see if I can show you my t-shirt. I'm wearing my Alienware shirt today. That's the kind of computer that I use. There are so many things that I was not aware of beforehand that I would need to get used to. You know, just my life after cancer. I still have a feeding tube, and I'll probably have it indefinitely because of the huge hole that I have in the roof of my mouth now. You'll probably also see me wiping my nose a lot right now because since I can't wear my obturator, it stops up that hole. It's like a prosthetic piece. And I can't wear it right now because of the surgery that I just had. And I've got stents in my nostrils, and anyway, right now. But the feeding tube that I have, I don't know why it sits as high as it does, but I can't wear a normal bra because the wire would be rubbing uncomfortably on the feeding tube part. So I have to wear sports bras, which is something that I never ever did before. And honestly, just so many things about you know, my looks and everything have just honestly to me kind of gone downhill. And things like going out of the house wearing a sports bra, I just never would have done that before. Alright. First, I'm going to do some color correcting. I know this probably just looks like it's some concealer or something, but I am using from this e.l.f. color correcting palette. It does have a concealer section in there, but this is, in my other palettes, this is more red, you know, kind of a almost bright red, like a blush or something, but this palette is a lot more muted, and I feel like I've got these dark circles under my eyes, and that putting the flesh colored or even brighter like the red color right here, I think that helps. And I am very conscious of trying not to pull at my skin out of my eyes so much, but I'm still doing it. I guess a lifelong habit is hard to break. I'm left-handed, if you haven't noticed. This side is always the harder side to get because I'm left-handed, and now it's the hard side to get also because it's the one where the cancer was. It's the one that's all messed up from the surgery. Okay. I don't know what they had to do to my face or to my nose during the surgery, but it's very, very tender to the touch for one thing, and it's peeling like it's got a sunburn or something. So I don't know how this is going to go, trying to put makeup on it. It's going to hurt, for one thing. But, it's peeling like sunburn, so I don't know if makeup that I put on it is just going to, like, make the peeling skin stand out more, or what? I'm just putting some green on my cheeks. Oh, yeah, that's just, ow. That's just highlighting the skin, so this is gonna be bad. Okay. Ouch. think it's funny that I'm even bothering. Sorry, I keep flashing myself in the face with them. I think it's funny that I even bother trying to put on makeup and stuff to go out, just to go to the store. Before, I never would have set foot out of the house without wearing a normal bra instead of a sports bra, and without having some makeup on. I don't know why, but I mean, I never considered myself a vain person. And so here I am putting on some makeup and all just to run to the grocery store real quick. Why? Because people might see me. But here I am posting a picture on the internet for the whole world to see of what I look like completely without makeup on and without even my mouthpiece in. So you're seeing like the whole sunken side here and the missing teeth and everything. And I'm sorry if you're seeing stuff right here in my nose. No, I don't have a huge man nose hair coming out. There's stitches. Like, I keep trying to tuck that stitch back in there so it's not so visible. But there's like no airflow through my nose right now. It's driving me crazy. Like, I'm not sleeping very well because I have to sleep with my mouth open. And then my tongue and my mouth, everything gets completely dry. It's the worst feeling in the world. And my lips are actually like wind chapped right now. They're horrible. I've been using this apple butter lip mask. I bought it on Amazon. It's written in Chinese all over it, so it's doing better for me right now than chapstick. Okay, I have made my sponge damp. And I'm not using my normal concealer today. I'm going to use this Fit Me. It's a real light coverage, and it's for normal to dry skin. Putting some out on my finger, and then picking that up with a sponge. And we'll get to work. Actually, I really am going to need this to see what I'm doing. If I were to like end up doing makeup tutorials on a regular basis or in a more professional way, I understand that I'm gonna need a better setup than this to where I can actually, look in the camera more and show you what I'm doing. But I'm doing this for me, and most of the time I'm filming just wherever I can. Ow. In other words, no like actual studio setup or anything where I can have things in a permanent spot. If I cover up the scars a little bit. I don't know why I bother. Ow. I don't know if this would be considered a bad idea or a good idea. But I'm just going to go ahead and put some powder all over my face. Earlier I was watching this 90s makeup tutorial, which was amazing, but they used, in the tutorial they used brushes and sponges and all, which I don't know about everybody else, but in the 90s we weren't using brushes and things like that. We were using the little applicators that came in the eyeshadow, little like I guess foam things. I didn't use translucent powders. I used pressed powder and just used the powder thing that came in it, and it was always having to match the color to your skin and all. And if you didn't get it just right, or too dark or too light or too orangey or something. Translucent powder is just amazing to me, because it doesn't matter what color you use, because, it's translucent. So it's kind of cool. I know I'm doing everything backwards, but listen, I'm just going to the store. With some eyeshadow primer. rub it off my hair. Okay, off camera I put on some eyeliner and I know how horrible it looks right now. I can't really help that. I'm using this off, I don't even know, it's some kind of off-brand thing. And I used this color, Taffy is what I used. And it was the lightest shade that wasn't a shimmer. Next, I'm going to use the shade right next to it, which is Caramel. Try something here. See what it looks like. Oh, I kind of like that. Alright, I went into a really light pink color. It was the one right next to the caramel. It's called Bubblegum. Alright, so that was Bubblegum. Now, oh, I'm going to try this one. It's called Gumball. Okay, so yeah, it's a darker color for sure. Alright, so now I'm getting a different blush just to, did I say blush? Brush. To blend it out and mix that in a little better. This blends really well, actually. I like that. And I'm getting a brush with a little bit more precision. And I'm going to go with this really, really dark down here on the bottom. It's called Licorice. I'm liking what it did under the eye here, but I'm not liking what it's doing up here. We'll fix that in a minute. We go in with a different brush and do this color. See, we got a smoky eye thing going here. Now blend it some more. I didn't start off today planning to do much with my eyeshadow at all, but it kind of grew. That's okay. Okay, well, I think that's about as good as I can do. I'm not gonna let my hair down. I'm gonna just put my glasses on if my nose can handle the weight of them, and I'm gonna go to the store and try not to talk to anybody or smile at anybody because I've already explained that part. If I decide to go ahead and post this, thank you for getting ready with me to go to the store today.